Hey guys, it's Renee and we are here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. We came across this self-driving system that we heard so much about and was curious to find out more. From the videos posted by Kommu, we were excited to have the opportunity to be here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia to speak with Kommu's co-founders, and one of them is Wong Kian Wei. And to take away with all the questions, we have Jun. All right, Jun, take it away.
Thank you, Renee. Hey, Keen, thanks for having us. Now, before we take Kommu out for a test, we'd like to ask you a few questions about it to help clarify to our viewers about what Kommu is and then what it can do for the customers. So first things first, can you tell us what gave you the idea to create Kommu?
It started way back in university actually. Right. So it was like a final year project. Okay. Yeah. So with my partner, my technical partner, we were curious about how did Tesla do software lock. You guys know that you bought the car, it comes with all the sensors.
Autonomous system.
Yeah. But then you can't use it. Right, so you have to pay for the software and then unlock it, and then only then you can use for a feature. So we were wondering, like, what if we can do this for normal cars? And that was the whole idea that we started playing around with spare parts, and then we go into like a real car, and it all worked out. Yeah.
So what was the first car you started with?
We started with Axia. It's a Perodua Axia. So it's one of the cheapest car and the most common car in Malaysia, which that is how we wanted to validate the idea, right? To see whether we can put this system for the most common car in Malaysia. Right.
Yeah. So I mean, like you mentioned when you first saw Tesla coming out with the whole system. In terms of which was more harder, the hardware or the software part that you were trying to figure out was going to be harder to do?
In the beginning was the hardware because we really started from scratch, right?
Okay.
So and then slowly moving on. Now more of the challenges would be the software features that we have to ship to our users.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So in terms of compatibility, so what kind of cars would your system be able to pair with? Like ICE or electric cars?
Yeah. So most of the, if I were to answer your question, like ICE and EV, most of the EVs will believe that it will work because most of the components are already electrical. So our criteria is that the brake, the steering, the gas, all has to be driven by wire. So as long as you can send and they can accept electrical signals, we can control.
Right. Yeah. Basically, this kind of gives you a kind of an age range on cars that can actually be fit up your system, right?
Yeah.
In terms of
but then there are also certain criteria like the signal protocols.
Right.
Yeah. So one thing that we can't support is the Conti cars or the European cars.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the signals, they are totally different.
I mean, you're saying Conti cars, so that's going to be one of the limits basically for your system, right? At the moment. Okay, cool. Okay.
Any plans to expand into that? Is there any ways around that?
Maybe not for the moment because the whole system that we built now is like speaking different language. So you can imagine Android and iOS. So now we are more of like Android for the Eastern cars.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So moving on, are there any legal issues, any implications for using your system on cars?
Yeah, we get asked a lot on this.
Yeah, that's I think one of the questions that everybody's going to ask as well.
Yeah. So currently in Malaysia, we do not have a policy yet regarding self-driving. Right. So we have the very long time ago road transport kind of act, but then we did not actually have any upgrade. But recently we have this committee which is formed by our Ministry of Transport and also our road authority, So they actually crafted a guideline. Okay. Yeah, this guideline hopefully it will be turned into policy. Yeah. Technical limitation, yes. So a lot of the cars that come into Malaysia with equipped with this level 2 ADAS, they work similarly, but it's just that in our whole, what is it called, the car VTA body, right? They did not specify to check on the level 2 ADAS. So basically, whatever makes that, they come from Japan, China, it can just be used here.
Okay. Yeah. All right, so then will the original car's safety features still be available with this Kommu system on them?
Yeah. So with our system installed, we technically do not remove or do not bypass the original functions. What we do is, you can imagine as adding on another camera and another layer of safety on top of the original ADAS safety. Yeah.
So you won't get any sensor errors when we plug in the ADAS system saying that there's you're getting error messages on your.
So when we first when we first supported a new car model, yes, because we have to match the signals.
Right.
Yeah, but then eventually we shouldn't be shipping that to customers.
Okay.
Right.
So will this affect the insurance coverage of the car?
Okay, to be honest, so far we really had accident. I mean, this we can't run away from this,
Correct,
right? Yeah. So it's driving. So, but then, luckily for us is that all of the accidents our users are able to claim because our system did not malfunction, and we are also the features that we offer also belong to level 2 autonomous, which their car come with it.
Right.
So technically, and also we do not remove the safety system, original safety. So technically, we belong in the same category. So that's why the insurance coverage is still there.
So
Okay, cool.
if I get the system, how hard is it to install it? Do I have to do it myself, or can you guys do it for me?
Yeah. So for now, we only have our one HQ in Selangor.
Right.
Yeah, but how for East Malaysia? Actually, we ship to Singapore and other places as well. So how these users they do it is that they just follow our video installation guide, and then they can actually install it within 15 minutes.
Right.
So anybody could do it. Yeah.
I would say requires certain hands-on skill. Yeah.
And so to add on to that, actually, we're going to show you a real quick video where the guys from Kommu are actually going to do the installation process to give you an idea about how simple it is to get it done rather than, like you mentioned, getting to an installer. So I guess that's all the questions we have for Kian here today. And I want to say a big revolution thank you, of course, to Kian here for allowing us for having us here in Kuala Lumpur and allow us to have and do that test of the Kommu Assist systems for ourselves. And I'm really excited, and now it's time for us to head on to the road and test the Kommu system. So once again, it's me, Renee.
And Jun here.
And of course, we have Kian here. Thank you so much for joining us right here on Revv.